Watch this when you feel lost. Jesus Christ motivation, full explanation. Inspired by Jesus Christ. This title is a direct emotional message for people who are feeling confused, broken, or directionless in life. It speaks to those moments when you don't know what to do next, when your mind is full of questions and your heart feels heavy. Watch this when you feel lost means this message is meant to guide you, comfort you, and remind you that being lost is not the end, it is part of the journey. In life, everyone goes through phases where they feel lost. You may not understand your purpose, your future may feel uncertain, or your plans may not be working out. In those moments, it's easy to feel like you are falling behind or going nowhere. But this message reminds you of something powerful. Feeling lost does not mean you are failing. It often means you are in a period of growth and transition. The teachings of Jesus Christ show that even when the path is unclear, you are still being guided. Just because you cannot see the direction does not mean there is no direction. Sometimes, clarity comes after confusion. This title also offers comfort. It says, backhand index pointing right. You are not alone in feeling this way. Backhand index pointing right. It's okay to not have everything figured out. Backhand index pointing right. There is still hope, even in uncertainty. Jesus Christ motivation adds a deeper meaning. It shows that this message is based on faith, love, and inner strength. It reminds you that even in your lowest moments, there is a higher power supporting you and guiding your path. Emotionally, this title connects because it speaks directly to the heart. When you feel lost, you need direction. When you feel broken, you need healing. When you feel confused, you need clarity. In simple words, this title means: when you feel lost, don't give up. Take a pause and find strength. Trust that you are still on the right path. No matter how lost you feel right now, remember, this is not the end of your journey. It is the beginning of finding. My dear friends, when you feel lost, it often means that the path you were following is no longer meant for you. And that can feel scary, because now you are standing in the unknown. But listen carefully, the unknown is not your enemy, it is your opportunity. The teachings of Jesus Christ remind us that sometimes, before a new direction is given, the old one must fade away. What feels like confusion is often the beginning of clarity. You may not have all the answers right now, and that's okay. You don't need to understand everything today. You just need to take the next step. Even a small step forward is still progress. My dear friends, when you feel lost, don't rush to find instant answers. Instead, slow down. Reflect. Listen to your heart. Because sometimes, the noise of the world makes it hard to hear the direction meant for you. This is the moment where faith becomes important. Faith is not knowing the whole path. It is trusting that a path exists. So instead of panicking, choose peace. Instead of giving up, choose patience. Because being lost is not the end. It is the place where your real journey begins. My dear friends, there will be times when being lost makes you question everything, your decisions, your purpose, even yourself. You may look around and feel like everyone else is moving ahead while you are standing still. But listen carefully, you are not stuck, you are being prepared. The teachings of Jesus Christ remind us that every season of life has meaning. Some seasons are for moving forward, and some are for growing within. Just because you cannot see progress on the outside does not mean nothing is happening on the inside. This phase of feeling lost is shaping you. It is teaching you patience. It is building your strength. It is helping you discover who you truly are. My dear friends, stop comparing your journey with others. Everyone has a different path, a different timing, and a different purpose. What is meant for you will come to you at the right time, not before, not after. Instead of asking, "Why am I lost?" start asking, "What is this moment teaching me?" Because within this confusion, there are lessons. Within this silence, there is direction. And slowly, step by step, things will start to make sense again. You will find clarity. You will find direction. You will find yourself. So don't be afraid of this phase. Embrace it. Learn from it. Grow through it. Because one day, you will look back and realize, this was the moment that changed everything. My dear friends, as you continue through this phase of feeling lost, there will come a moment when you start to see small signs, small changes, small clarity returning to your life. At first, it may not be big. It may not be perfect. But it will be enough to remind you, you are moving forward again. The teachings of Jesus Christ remind us that light does not always appear all at once. Sometimes, it comes slowly, step by step, guiding you little by little out of the darkness. So don't ignore the small progress. A small step forward is still a step. A small improvement is still growth. A small hope is still powerful. My dear friends, this is the moment where you must trust yourself again. Trust that you are learning. Trust that you are growing. Trust that you are becoming stronger than before. You may not be the same person you were before this struggle, and that is a good thing. Because now, you are wiser. Now, you are stronger. Now, you understand life more deeply. So begin again, slowly but surely. Take one step. Then another. Then another. You don't need to rush. You just need to move. Because progress is not about speed. It is about direction. And now, you are finally moving in the right direction. My dear friends, as you reach this stage of your journey, you begin to realize something powerful. You were never truly lost, you were just being redirected. All the confusion, all the waiting, all the moments of doubt, they were not meant to break you. They were meant to guide you toward a better path, a stronger version of yourself. The teachings of Jesus Christ remind us that sometimes we must go through uncertainty to discover our true purpose. What felt like losing your way was actually the beginning of finding the right one. My dear friends, look at how far you have come. You faced the confusion, and you are still here. You went through the struggle, and you are still standing. You felt lost, and yet, you kept going. That is strength. Now it's time to move forward with a new mindset. No more fear of being lost. No more doubt about your path. Because now you understand. Every step, even the uncertain ones, has meaning. So walk with confidence. Trust your journey. Believe in your growth. And whenever life feels unclear again, remember this moment, remember how you made it through. Because you always will. My dear friends, this is not the end of your story. This is the beginning of a stronger, clearer, and more purposeful life. So rise with faith, move with courage, and keep going forward. Because you are not lost anymore, you are found, guided, and moving exactly where you are meant to be.